Hi there, Taurus. I'm Jophil Mind here with your mid-April 2024 Tarot and Oracle card readings. As usual, for the mid-month, we'll be going through what you could be experiencing in the mid-month of April. You know, your emotions, what you're going through inside your inner world. So what are the energies that could be happening on the outer world that may be influencing your inner world? So let's see what's going on here. I have the Astro dice and we'll take a deeper look as to what may be happening for you. So what could be happening for the Taurian collective for the mid-month spirit of April? All right, so we have, this is the 12th house. So that deals with the subconscious. That's the 12th house is Pisces. Then we have, this is Scorpio again. Not Scorpio, sorry. Capricorn again, is it? No, this is Capricorn. Yeah, sometimes I get it confused. Yeah. Okay, so this is Capricorn, and then we have, yeah, this is Capricorn. And then we have the Venus. Oh no, this is Mars. I'm so sorry. So we have Mars, Capricorn, and the 12th house. So Mars talks about, Mars is the driving force. Mars is action, taking action. Mars is, usually associated with the masculine energy. So it doesn't mean that you're masculine, but maybe you are going forward with something in terms of work. It could be happening, the work could be in 12th house. What are you working on that's in the 12th house? The 12th house talks about the subconscious, your hidden desires, fantasies. Interesting. So maybe you're taking action on maybe you're taking action on something that you're interested in terms of work. You can be taking action on a Capricorn. But I see this more as taking action in terms of what you do for work. Maybe you had something that you were inclined to do or you wanted to do that you didn't take action on before because maybe it was just a dream of yours. It's just like, oh, this is not going to happen. Why am I even bothering? This is too, far-fetched. Maybe it's too good to be true. Maybe I can't manifest this. But I think in the mid-month of April, you are looking to take action on this. You're working hard towards something. If this is more of a, dealing with something more on the intimate level, you may be acting out some kind of fantasy or working on some fantasy that you have with someone or taking action on someone that you've been fantasizing. So what I'm saying as if, say you are interested in someone, you're daydreaming about them, you're thinking about them, fantasizing about them, you're taking action most likely in the mid-month. You're working up the nerve probably to take action on it. So if this is not romance, it could be something to do with work. Yeah. Or this could be even working on any addictions that you may have, that you're working on this month. Maybe you may be addicted to work. and you're taking some kind of action on that, or yeah, it could be so many things with these three signs there. So let's see what's happening in your inner world. I'm taking off the top or wherever I feel like taking, but I'm going to take either one or two cards from this well-known archetype deck. And for those cards that I do not know, I'll research them further. So, what is happening, Spirit, in the inner world of Victorian Collective for the mid-month of April 2024? Thank you, Spirit. Please forgive the setup. I'm working from my phone. My camera needs repair. So I'm not sure if this is a better setup, but this is what we're working with. All right, so let's see what comes out for you. Ooh, this came out for Aries. This talks about spirituality. This could also mention the 12th house. Something that you know on an intuitive level, not necessarily on a factual level. So what could this be? I need one card to clarify. What do you know? Again, this is the same card. I mean, how is this even possible? This is coming out twice. This is the exact same card in the different order that came out for Aries. So you could have Aries in your chart. I would suggest that you watch the Aries read if it's more, if you so inclined to. So the stone talks about something that changes quite slowly. The stone changes, but at a very slow rate. It's something that's solid, anchored. Maybe you could have been anchored in your spirituality, or maybe have some kind of internal belief that you adhere to that maybe is slowly changing. With storm here, it talks about some chaotic energy, something that happened that kind of transformed things for you. So if you really look at, say for example, let me give you an analogy. Rocks or cliffs I'm trying to think of a place that has really solid rock formations, maybe like I'm trying to, the name won't come to me, but anyway, with water hitting upon it or wind blowing it, it kind of changes the form over time. So a place, a region that has strong rock formations can change over time with with water and the wind forcing it to change, into different shapes and whatnot. So in any part of the world, if like a cave for instance, water, wind, after time changes the form of a stone. So something that you went through that maybe caused havoc in your life, could be something toxic, could have been something that you didn't expect, help to change your mind slowly over time on something that you were more of your firm beliefs. You had firm beliefs on something. And yeah, maybe you encountered someone who was the animal talks about base desires like food, clothing, sex, for example, just base needs. Maybe you encountered someone, or maybe you went through this period where you were just thinking on that level, or someone was thinking that way about you. It was just in pure instinct. but something happened here with storm that slowly changed things for you. Maybe it could have been this person coming into your life, or maybe this could be you, that has went through these changes because of this storm energy. All right, so let's see here what comes out for your Akashic records. What could be going through with your Akashic records here? What is happening for the Taurus collective? Akashic records is what you're supposed to be going through in your lifetime. The lessons are supposed to be learned, and the experiences that you're fated to have in your particular lifetime, what the soul is supposed to know. So let's see. One more shuffle, Spirit. What is in the Akashic records for those I'm connected with? What is in the Akashic records? Ooh, the Ark of the Covenant. Okay, so it's almost like fate. The Ark of the Covenant. This is definitely something that you had to go through. Your guides could be with you, or you felt your guides around you at that time, or this time, or the time that you went through this, your guides were with you. I will explore further what the Ark of the Covenant means in this Akashic Tarot deck. But it reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune, karmic lessons, what you're supposed to learn. You were supposed to learn something that changed the way you saw the world. Anything else, Spirit? We have the Ascent. This is like the Seven of Pentacles. So this guy is pretty happy here. I don't know if you can see this. Oh dear. I'm just realizing something. It's not even on the right. Hold on 1 second, okay? Excuse my head tie. Oh my God, how embarrassing. Hold on. This whole time I was talking when it was in the other direction. Alright. I'm sorry, guys. So we have the Seven of Keys. So I hope you can see this now. So this is the Ascent here. So you've ascended, right? Ascended, coming from a period of where it's at the bottom of something, climbing up a mountain. So it could have been you went through a difficult time. When you think about mountain climbers, right, it's quite difficult to get to the top. But once you get to the top, it's a beautiful view. Yeah, it's good now. So with the Seven of Keys, whatever you went through took some time, right, to get here. And this guy is quite pleased with himself, right? He has ascended, and he has reached the peak, and he feels quite accomplished. All right, so let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. The lightning bolt. I'm sorry, I'm laughing. The lightning bolt. So it's just like the storm, right? This is like the storm card, moving through something quite difficult, right? This is struck down. Something struck down, and maybe something to the tree, because the tree represents family. So maybe something happened in your family dynamic. Maybe when I say family, those that family by marriage and family by blood. So something happened that kind of was like a tower moment. because this reminds me of the tower, Eight of Forces. And maybe you're trapped in your head for quite some time. Yeah, so I'm going to look in and see what this Eight of Forces means in this card. Okay, so as I tell you, I don't like to get dressed, okay? I just like to get comfortable. And right now it's hair wash day. Okay, so we have the Ark of Covenant. This card can represent a beneficial legal contract or title transfer. Yeah, so it could talk about working with professionals, lawyers, but it's about lessons, facing your lessons of growth. Yeah. So with the Eight of Forces, okay. Because I like to look at the cards to see what additional information. So if you didn't resonate with the other things before, this is what you so this is the lightning bolt. This card, that is a time of splitting apart, of loss and disappointment. Exactly. So you came out of a difficult time. You may have been feeling wounded, grieved, or gravely disappointed. It could be a career opportunity, romantic relationship, partnership, creative project, or friendship. And you're coming out of that. All right, so let's see what else is here. Okay, I still can't get over it. All right, so let's see, one more shuffle. Spirit, give us some additional information. All right. Ooh, we have liberty. Finally feeling some kind of freedom here. So you have emerged out of a very difficult situation here, and you were in that situation, it seems, for quite some time, and you finally emerged. You gained your freedom here. So if this is a relationship, you are whatever, because if you get back to the dice, it's something that you're taking action on and you're working on, that you've had in your mind, right? So this might be getting free from some kind of relationship or job situation, but something happened that changed everything. Something was the final nail in the coffin here. One more card. Then we have all is connected. This is interesting because all is connected talks about whatever happens in our life, it's all for a reason, a purpose. It's not just haphazard things are happening. Everything is connected. So going through whatever experiences you went through connects you to your growth in order to go through something else. We are constantly emerging, constantly transforming to a better, to improve self-improvement, learning lessons, growing as a person. And then we have flower spirit, which is a very good energy. Let's see what flower spirit talks about. Flower spirit talks about all right, number 10. This card shows the tender and sensitive flower fairy, the soul of each plant. So it's friendship, soul, tenderness, joy. By enjoying life and keeping the playfulness in her heart, she is a source of inspiration and joy. So I think right now you are quite happy. because this with this Liberty card here, it shows that you are happy because of this freedom that you've gained. Sorry about that if you hear that noise in the background. So let's look at advice from Spirit here. Oh, you see? Flower Spirit and change of seasons. Yeah, definitely things are changing. Things are changed for you. You've learned lessons. Alright, so Spirit, what are the messages for the collective? Alright, I can't really see if anyone made a comment because I'm on my phone. Okay. Yeah. Alright, one more shuffle. Oops. One more shuffle. Alright. Okay, we have imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. And that's the 12th house here with imagination. So you're free now to be and do whatever you feel is in your mind, is in your imagination to do. And this kind of reminds me of what Taurus collective was going through. I remember when I did an earlier read, it was talking about finally emerging from some kind of toxic situation and leaving something behind that was, you know, really difficult. But you reach the mountaintop. Ooh, okay. And adversity, see? Come on. Adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. So with imagination and adversity here, it talks about you learned through this adversity, through the storm and the lightning bolt. You learned. And with the aspect of imagination, now you creating your own world, your own path now, your own destiny. Okay, and it's something that you went through for quite some time. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have peace. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. And then service. I feel good when I can help others. So it's important, even though we go through difficult things in life, coming to a period of finding peace is the best way, because when we settle the mind, when we, you know, through meditation or what have you, coming to terms of peace, which is a gradual process, it's not something that's instant. Through that period of peace, we are able to open up our mind, information is able to get in, because when we are in that storm where our thoughts are all over the place, nothing new can come in. So it's really important to have that kind of peace, whether it's, you know, finding it through serving others or, you know, finding balance with whatever we need in our lives. This is the way we can expand ourselves, grow imagination to whatever, you know, it brings out our true self when we go through difficult things. And you have, because we have the 7 of keys here with ascent. Okay? So I hope it helped, Taurus. And I hope it resonated. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next reading, okay? Take care, Taurus. Bye.